Wargame European Escalation. Going to be going through all the operations, playing them, showing you how to get all the command stars in each one. First one we're going to be doing is Iron Curtain in the Bruder Gegen Bruder set of operations.
April 12, 1975. Fall of Phnom Penh. April 30th, 1975. Fall of Saigon. The United States Embassy is evacuated. May 1975. Start of tensions between Cambodia and Vietnam. China and the USSR fight for control of Southeast Asia through their respective allies. July 17, 1975. The Apollo-Soyuz space mission underlines the U.S.-Soviet policy of détente. August 1st, 1975. Signature of the Helsinki Accords to try to calm East-West tensions. December 19, 1975. The East German soldier Werner Weinhold deserts to the west, killing 2 border guards during his escape. December 20th, 1975. The GDR demands the extradition of Weinhold to answer for the double murder. Bonn refuses. December 21st, 1975. Border guards are on high alert on both sides of the Iron Curtain. The tension is at its peak between the two Germanys. Border guards have reported a skirmish in the area of Grafhorst. West German intelligence has detected movement from Panzerausbildungsregiment 19 not far from the border. The Panzer Brigade 2 is put on alert. Border guards have confirmed a violation of the territory of the Federal Republic by the East Germans. The Chancellery in Bonn declares a state of war. Major enemy infiltration in the area of Grafhorst. At least 1 mechanized battalion. Armored units have been spotted crossing the Iron Curtain at the crossing point. A border guard patrol group has reported being under enemy fire. It sounds like they need help.
Alright, we're about to get started here. Alright. It's going to give us some tutorial prompts.
Ja, Kommandant.
Alright, so we're going to select our group here, start moving them north. Now one thing interesting, by the way, don't try to move these guys too fast. There's a few guys on the bridge over here. If you zip your guys up, you can take out these tanks real quick and start shooting on these dudes on the bridge, but if you shoot on them before they cross, the mission seems to bug out. Happened to me a couple times, so just kind of slowly move your guys up. Don't use the move fast command, if you already know what that is anyways. And I'll try to cover a bunch of stuff that I know about this game, because I know it can be a little confusing at first. Another important thing is you might have seen before I started this mission. Moving my guys up here. We need to kind of crest this hill a little bit to get within line of sight. Let's skip around on topics here for a second. I'm trying to explain multiple things. Let's get a close-up view of this. And that's kind of telling us about the info units. You can kind of get readouts of all of our units. And this is more explaining. Basically telling us armor piercings against tanks, HE is power against infantry, accuracy, obviously. And a lot of other stuff has to do with this. Okay. Took out that first group of 2 guys. Now we're going to have another pair of units about to cross that bridge. Yep, and I come. Wait, and almost immediately. I kind of see this guy as weak armor. There we go. That's important to armor, as you can see front. It's stronger than the rear and sides, which is obviously means you never want to show your rear or sides to the enemy. And you always want to try to flank the enemy as well. Anyways. Okay, so as you might have seen, I have unlocked some of the reinforcements at the end of this mission, which can actually be used in this mission. I'm not really going to be using any of those things I unlocked, just the Leopard 1A1s that you kind of start out with anyways. However, you can earn command stars by, playing as much of the missions as you can, or doing online multiplayer. Unlock them, and then come back to missions you've beaten before, and actually be able to do them with a wider selection of units than you could the first time. And that might complicate things, but hopefully it doesn't cause too much of a problem. Alright, so anyways, we've got the armored recon. It's now under our control, and the leopards are for the moment no longer in our control. Now, I kind of, as you can see, parked the leopards in this heavy wooded area, and as it kind of mentioned before, once they start blinking, that means that they're hidden. You can see the recon's blinking too, which means he's kind of hidden as well. Now, to scout out the enemy area, or Bravo sector, you just kind of need to move your recon unit a little bit up. Yeah, that was close enough. Now we got the leopards under our control again. Sometimes you might have to move the recon a little bit further up, like around here. However, that seemed to be good enough. Alright, so let's take our tanks out of the woods, start moving them up the road. And we're going to bring our recon with the tanks, but make sure he stays towards the rear of our battle group here. We'll right click those guys to make sure our tanks get just within range. We don't want them moving too close, because we can actually fire on them before they can see us, because of the fact that I have this recon with me. And they just have main battle tanks, yep. As you can see, it's not returning fire yet. We just scared the pants off this dude, so he's routing. And he's dead. Now this other one. See how far he makes it. Nice. And as you can see, it's kind of mentioning how all of your units are going to be persistent between the missions. Another thing, if you don't already know. So any experience gained will stick with them, and I'll be able to show you once I get access to the reinforcement menu, kind of show you a little bit more about how that's represented. And all the unlocks are little groups of units that you get. That's all you get for the rest of the campaign. So, for example, I have 15 leopards. 4 are deployed right now, the rest are in reinforcements. No, 16 total. And if I lose them all, you don't have the Leopard 1A1s for the next missions. Unless you were to get them given to you during the mission some other way. Okay. So we have to push back the NVA breakthrough here. There's this tank we can fire on, though, that's across the river. Oh, got it? Sweet. Now, Next up, we're going to put our tanks in this line of heavy woods here, and we're going to want to recon in the left corner of it, facing north anyways. So, west. And this is going to be important because he's going to have to see units coming from the left in a second, not to mention units in front of us. And we're going to put these guys in the woods so that for the moment they're going to be harder to see and harder to hit. Alright, now Recon's in the woods. It means he can see out of it, and we can fire on these main battle tanks that were parked in the woods across from us. That's one down. Nice. He got messed up because his tracks got stuck in the mud. Alright, so now we gotta pull our tanks out of the woods, but we're keeping the recon in. And the reason why is because while the woods can hide our tanks, make them harder to hit, it's also going to impede their line of sight, make it harder for them to hit these units that are coming in from the left. Recon can still fire, so he's good. These guys are starting to panic. Nice, and they're gone. Now we're going to have infantry following up. And once the infantry take just one or two hits, they're pretty much done. Kind of like the rest of the tanks, but they're easier to hit considering they're damaged by the area of effect from the shells. Now these tanks need to come to the right. Oh wow, there's still some guys alive. Oh, that finished them. Okay. And we've completed our objective here. Oop, no. This is a bad time for the game to move control away from me. Turn our fronts to enemy. Yeah, this is talking about persistence. Alright, and we're going to have a secondary objective to complete in a second. Nice, got that guy without taking any hits. We've got this supply truck that's given to us, and we can start calling in for reinforcements. But we only have a limited amount of points in this mission with no way to gain more. So for now, we're just going to get our supply truck over here and kind of park these tanks back in the woods just for the time being. Stop these guys. Alright, you can kind of see it's refueling and rearming all of these tanks, including our recon. And the supply trucks are out of supplies. Let's pull them back. Alright, now we're calling for reinforcements. I'm just going to use a bunch of leopards. I'm pulling them in 2 groups of 4. So you just hit 8 times. Alright, and now as they, you can see, this is how many we have left undeployed. We have 8 of the other types of leopards. That's from unlocking it after this mission, or after beating it the first time anyways. But later on in the next mission, once all these units they have deployed are going to go back to the reserves, the ones that survive anyways, which are going to be all of them because that's part of our objectives here. You see, we can see these two, but one of the command star objectives is not losing any units in this mission. Yeah. But what I was talking about, yeah, so basically the ones that gain experience, you can see there's the 4 different levels marked by the echelons, and they'll be underneath this later on. You'll see like 2, 1, 3, depending on how many have made it to each particular level. Now, another interesting thing is you gotta watch out for fires. These tanks are kind of fine with it. At least when it comes to infantry, I'm pretty sure it hurts them. Would be ridiculous not to. Alright, so we got these 2 fresh groups of leopards. These guys are going to complete our secondary objective, which is destroy the NVA's HQ setup at the checkpoint across the Iron Curtain. And bring our recon right up to the river's edge. And park our guys off this bridge. Make sure there's nothing within clear visible range on the opposite side we can't shoot at before crossing. Looks like nothing. Okay, we're going to move these guys at normal speed across, send the recon next, and then the second group of leopards. This other group is just going to chill here, even though they won't really face anything. This is also so I can get everybody a little bit of experience. You don't really need more than 8 for this part. It'll be helpful to have all 12 later. Alright, we want to move them just to the other side. Kind of just charge through those buildings. Alright, there's a group of armored recons right on the other side that are going to be firing on us. Armored recon took some damage. Although not much. Luckily that was a weak enemy cannon. Alright, we've got more armored recons, and we're going to have infantry. Those infantry need to go down before they get close, because I'm pretty sure they have RPGs. Oh, there they go. Nice, there's another vehicle. Sorry, my little mouse button's kind of messed up, so it's hard for me to rotate the camera at times. Alrighty. We've established a little beachhead here. There's not much left of the enemy, actually. They try to basically rush you, even though they've got like nothing to actually... Oh wow, alright, that's it. Last unit. Let's move everybody in range of the FOB. They're all going to just repair and rearm. We're actually going to send our supply trucks out here and resupply the supply trucks too. So that way I've got some mobile supplies just in case I need them. Alright, we can just stop these guys within range of the FOB. And they will automatically refuel, repair, and rearm. Alright, send these guys move fast back here. These trucks should be moving fast to that FOB. As you can see, now they're picking up supplies from here.
Ich wusste doch, dass sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden.
And they can hold quite a bit of supplies, actually.
Speer bereit, Kommandant. Ohne uns wären sie blind.
Alright, let's start moving our tanks up.
Rücken auf Koordinaten vor. Meinen Sie mich? Einsatzbereit, Kommandant.
And we got a recon guy in the middle.
Kommandant. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Zeit für ein kleines Tänzchen.
Send these guys in the forest first.
Haben Sie was für mich? Meinen Sie mich? Rücken auf Koordinaten vor.
Kind of make like a defensive line there. Our final objective is going to be destroy a bunch of enemies up in this sector.
Was wollen Sie denn diesmal?
Supply truck, move fast.
Haben Sie was für mich? Sprechen Sie, over.
There we go. Already got some targets up ahead.
Rücken auf Koordinaten vor. Sprechen Sie, over. Von dort aus haben wir eine bessere Aussicht. Haben Sie was für mich? Speer bereit, Kommandant. Holen Sie das Fernglas raus, Stuff. Von dort aus haben wir eine bessere Aussicht.
Alright, you can see.
Bereit fürs Verlegen, Kommandant. Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie auf den Weg.
Alright, start sending these tanks up.
Koordinaten vor. Speer bereit, Kommandant.
Start firing on these dudes. Alright. Got dude launching missiles. We need to get our other tanks. We got another infantry fighting vehicle I need to try to take out. Alright, these guys, come up. Oh, somebody took a hit. Alright, just try to move up this group. Need to get that infantry vehicle as well. Ah, yes. The one on the upper area is down. Let's get our supply trucks up to repair that tank that took a hit. Looks like one of our tanks down here took one too. Ooh, that's another one. Let's bring these tanks in. I'm trying to see about finishing off that vehicle up north.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Bereit fürs Verlegen, Kommandant.
Oops. Alright. Now I gotta be careful when approaching these woods because there's gonna be some infantry hiding in there. Stop. You're getting way too close now. Okay. Let's do this. I'm gonna start firing on the woods. Just kind of shoot it all up.
Ich wusste doch, dass Sie uns nicht lange faulenzen lassen würden. Ja, Kommandant. Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg? Sprechen Sie, over.
Let's move our recon vehicle up.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Warum habe ich nur das Gefühl, dass Sie gleich unser Leben aufs Spiel setzen werden? Ja, Kommandant.
Alright, almost done here. I know there's just a couple guys left, if that. I just don't want to accidentally lose a tank to those infantry that are hiding out.
Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Sprechen Sie, over. Haben Sie was für mich? Gib alles! Sind unterwegs. Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg? Macht Ihnen die Hölle heiß, Jungs! Kämpfen Sie! Seid Sie nicht? Gib alles! Sieht einfach aus. Leichtes Verlegen, Kommandant. Zeit für ein kleines Tänzchen. Haben Sie was für mich?
Taking hits.
Wir sind unterwegs. Rücken auf Koordinaten vor.
Alright. I
Einsatzbereit,
think these
Kommandant.
guys need to just stay where they are. Use this fresh group. Get rid of that rifle squad. There you go.
Man sagt, ein guter Späher ist einer, den man nicht
Ah, look who's coming back.
Wir erkunden das Gebiet. Schleichen rein. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Alright. There you go, he's down.
Kämpfe Ziel. Kämpfe Ziel. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Gib alles.
Where are you guys?
Soldat, gebt den Befehl zum Sturmangriff. Haben Sie was für mich? Der Kämpfe Ziel. Einsatzbereit, Kommandant. Gib alles. Ja, Kommandant. Soldat, gebt den Befehl zum Sturmangriff. Meinen Sie mich?
Alright. Oh.
Meinen Sie mich? Rücken auf Koordinaten vor.
Might just kind of have to risk it here.
Meinen Sie mich? Rücken auf Koordinaten vor. Brauchen Sie ein paar Augen?
There they are.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant?
Got him. Alright. Felt like I might have shot there already, but whatever. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I think there might be more guys to the top right. Perhaps.
Man sagt, ein guter Späher ist einer, den man nicht sieht. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Kommandant? Was wollen Sie denn diesmal? Haben Sie was entdeckt? Schleichen rein. Haben Sie was für mich? Führen Sie mich, folgen Sie mir oder gehen Sie aus dem Weg? Späher bereit, Kommandant.
Oh,
Entsichern, Leute. Wir
the
gehen auf
recon just chilling right there in the woods. And we're good. Let's see all of the objectives in this mission. And did it without any unit loss. Yes. It can be kind of hard. Simply because accidental
The
losses
resistance
are
at
sometimes
Bridgehead
possible.
has contained the first assault, but NVA mechanized columns managed to break through at other points.
Yay, victory. We're going to have some nice group of experienced leopards for the next mission too. So yep, that pretty much wraps up this first video. Thank you for watching.